YouTube. Once again, guys, thank you for your support. If you've been to this video for the first time, you might want to go ahead and smash that that subscribe button, also that notification icon. I roll out offensive and defensive tips on a regular basis. I also have a Patreon stuff where I do some custom work for some of my subscribers, my patrons. So if you guys are looking for different tips, feel free to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This is a particular formation out of the Chiefs playbook that is really good. So this is actually out of the Chiefs gun trio offset, and you can also find this in the spread playbook. So if you run either Chiefs or spread, or you have a custom book, you probably want to throw this scheme in. The play we're going to take a look at once again is going to be the middle slant. This is just such a money play, and this play was getting spammed last year, and still works the same way by one of the best Madden players of all time, which is Eric the Problem Right. You guys are not familiar with Eric the Problem Right, I suggest you probably want to subscribe to me because people that have been following Madden for a long time know he's probably one of the best players of all time, and he's still actively playing right now and playing in tournaments and stuff like that. And whenever you find these elite pros that are using particular passing schemes, these are schemes you want to throw into your playbook too. But if you guys want to get exposed to a lot of pro concepts and concepts that are not pro, you definitely want to subscribe to my channel. So let's go ahead and show you why this play is just unbelievably smoking hot, great play to use, and you should be a part of your scheme if you're not using Chiefs already, or if you have the ability to do a custom playbook. So when I'm running this particular play, I'm going to do a couple different adjustments. Now, if my opponent's showing me a tendency to run a lot of man coverage, I'm going to leave the outside receiver Williams basically on a route like this, which is going to be a deep comeback route. And the reason why is that it allows me to go and hit him for a man read coverage right here, so I can actually hit him with a little hitch route, and that's going to open up the opposite side. The key to this formation is basically you're attacking your opponent on two different sides of the field, so he can't user away your guys. Now, another adjustment I'll do too, depending on what my opponent's doing, is I'm going to go ahead and either smoke up my wide receiver, I'm going to wheel up my running back. The wheeling up the running back actually opens up things for cover two shells and all that stuff. The smoke route will actually give me a fast read on what type of coverage I'm going against. So you can see the defender actually comes down. Now I'm going to go ahead and make my progression from there. So let's just go ahead and show you just a quick peek to give you an idea of what type of what I'm looking at against man coverage, or if someone's trying to disguise their coverage against me. I've got the smoke route. This is going to give me a quick identifier on what he's doing. So this guy comes down, he sticks. I know that my next progression are going to be my man beater. So I've got a slant, I got a drag route, and you can see which guys are beating who. This route is actually getting chased. The defender's in front, but this route on the back side is just wide open for a big completion because it's my #1 wide receiver. So I'm going to wheel up the running back. And a lot of times when you got a fast wide receiver, you can hit that little drag route. So that's going to be another progression area that I'm going to look at. Now, if I anticipate my opponent running a lot of man coverage against me and I want to keep him guessing a little bit, I can leave the play stock, and all I'm going to just do is an inside pass lead once the wide receiver sticks. That's going to give me a little bit more depth. So that's really going to drive him nuts if he likes to play a lot of man coverages against you. It's going to make it very difficult. If you want to go ahead and pull the zone out of the area, you can go ahead and take your outside receiver and actually put him on a streak. That's going to pull the one defender out of the area and give you an opportunity to go and hit him over the top, especially if he's pressing a lot. Also, you've got the corner by the tight end. Depending on the coverage, the defenders have been playing on the outside of that, especially when I got Gilmore playing that tight end. That's going to put me in a situation where I might be able to hit that. But a lot of times against man coverage, you're going to be able to get a big completion where you can pick up 15 yards with that route. So that's great about playing against man coverage. Now, what if your opponent's playing man blitzes? You just go with the hot routes. So these little dragging routes are going to be very difficult from the stop. You've got that slant on the backside that you can hit against your opponent. So he's going to have to choose to bait you. So you can see the corner will be wide open. So if he chooses to do a lot of man blitzes against you, you're going to essentially destroy him because he's not going to know where he wants to go with the ball. You got this curl route on the backside. So it just will completely destroy man blitzes too if he goes that route too. So if you got an opponent that's playing a lot of cover two, this is where this passing concept is going to open up Eckler for a big completion. So if you smoke up Williams, that's going to take the defender, and actually he's going to have to play a sideline and choose whether he's going to carry with the running back or actually come down and play Williams. and that's going to give you a high-low off the left-hand side. So I'm going to show you first and foremost, you can actually hit this for a big completion against your opponent and pick up 10 yards. Or if he carries, basically you just check it down underneath and just rack it and pick up 5 or 6 yards that way. So if he decides to put a flat over there to go take that away, that's just, you're going to basically destroy that. And then the back side, you've got basically the high-low. So if he jumps into cover 2 and he's carrying, you just go ahead and hit the dragger across the middle, and then sometimes you'll get that deep corner route available to you too against cover 2. So this is a really good play against people that like to run spam cover 2, because it's going to give you some options to go ahead and force them to try to defend. What about cover 3? All right, so basic cover 3. Once again, we're going to smoke up. So cover 3, a basic type situation, but now this corner route is going to be available for you because the defenders actually have to play the sideline and actually come down to that crossing route. So that's going to open things up for you. And also you've got this wheel route that essentially will not be covered either if he's playing cloud flats. So if a guy likes to play cloud flats, that wheel route will be available for you. And if the defender chases up to the wheel route, you just check it down. Once again, just like the cover 2 concept, same concept together, you'll be able to just drive your opponent crazy. And what about cover 4, whether it's a palms or basically any type of other coverage? Once again, you're going to have that high-low with that concept off the right-hand side. So you just watch the running back and you're going to watch the wide receiver and just throw it to whoever doesn't get covered. And then you got your nice little levels concept right going over the middle. You just go and check it down to the sideline guy and just turn that thing up. So this passing concept is just deadly. You just need to have your reads down, and once you have your reads down, you're going to definitely make some crazy stuff where you can get some big completions. But everything's underneath. You're not really stretching the ball out too much. I have a Patreon scheme where I'm actually going to be breaking down the RPO bubble, the verticals, and the play action the spot. These plays, verticals and play action spot, they stretch the ball a little bit further. So if he starts playing underneath coverage and tries to take away these underneath routes, these routes will open things up and give you one-play touchdowns and opportunities for big completions across the field. So once again, guys, I do appreciate the support. If you do like these type of tips, make sure you smash that like button. I'll be rolling out more offensive, defensive tips to take your game to the next level. So once again, thank you for your support, and until next time.